On the surface, The Dragon Prince may seem like your simple animated show. A compelling story, large cast, and beautifully drawn backgrounds and characters. But if we peel back the outer layer, much like The Last Airbender, Adventure Time, or Young Justice, we see that the show is far more than meets the eye. The mind is strange. Throughout the 2 seasons that have released so far, the topic of the mind is prevalent throughout the story. But in the first season, this is quite surface level, until we reach season 2. We reach this point and Callum realizes that he can no longer do magic. And now his journey into his mind and the TV show's transition into this topic gets revealed to us. The mind cannot help you in this one. You must be born ready. Or so says Lujane, indirectly. She tells us, the audience, and Callum, that no amount of training and meditation can make us achieve what we want. We have to be born with it. A talent, if you will. Right here, I think Callum represents us all. We refuse to let it be. We refuse to be told what we can and cannot do. We refuse to be thrown off the path to our goals, and Callum absolutely does not listen to Lujane, and instead he forms his own path. His path is one of struggle, one of strength, one of power, and one filled with barriers. And though it may be small, this is where Callum's journey into his own mind begins. For the next few episodes, we see him actively trying to break this norm, meditating on it, trying to figure out the logic behind it, and even asking around for help. But all to no avail. And what quote I believe really helps put in perspective what happens next is one from the legend of Korra.
When we hit our lowest point, we are open to the greatest change.
And this is exactly what happens next. Callum is forced to do something he really did not want to do. Use dark magic to save a dragon in need. And once this happens, Callum falls. And he falls hard, right to his lowest point. In a coma now, Callum engages in a battle for not only the freedom of his mind, but the battle to defy odds. The odds put against him as a human in this magical world. A battle against none other than himself. A battle we must all go through in our lives. We may be young or old, rich or poor, but a time comes when our mind becomes our worst enemy. And it is the victory in this battle that propels us to a life of love and happiness. Callum is in this battle now, but of different sorts. He must come to terms with what he has done, something he swore to never do. He must relinquish his stubborn hold on his ideals, let them go, so he can flow down the river and be free of his burdens. This is his journey into the mind. After diving so deep, living so intimately with himself, something many of us are afraid to do, Callum finally allows the greatest change to take place. He allows his mind to fill with the knowledge of the sky, and finally connects to the sky arcanum, defying all odds and becoming what we know so far as the first human mage connected to a primal source. A beacon showing us as the audience and the people of the Dragon Prince universe that one can achieve what they want, but it is no easy task and requires the full strength of one's mind. Callum emerged from this journey victorious, and so now I challenge you to emerge from yours the same. The journey into the mind is a difficult one, but we are all here for you, just as Callum's friends were there for him. Anyways, that is going to be the video for today. A shorter but very different one discussing something very special to me that the Dragon Prince has portrayed. Here's to hoping they continue to tackle these amazing themes. This is my first video with the new microphone, so let me know how it sounds. But with that, I do hope you enjoyed. My name is Rohan. Subscribe for everything the Dragon Prince, and until next time.
Man, I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means.